This is an update with our in-ground citrus. So this is the Owari Satsuma. I'm gonna back up a bit. So they've been in ground since winter 2024 or really late fall. So this would be their second year in ground. Before that, they were in 15 mineral tub pots, so kind of big, kind of like those ones right there. So this is Seto Satsuma. Planted them on a downslope near the treehouse so that the water doesn't pool in there. And they're loaded with flowers right now, and there's already fruits forming. So what happened to this is 2 winters ago, the 2024-25 winter, I think around January, we got hit with a massive freeze here in Texas, and I protected them with like 5 layers of frost cloth, but it was just it froze for close to a week. I think it's 7 days, around 20 degrees. So they're just they took a ton of beating. The dieback is kind of crazy. Only the brown thick brown branches survive, like this one right here. And on the Owari, this one right here, just the thick brown ones. So all they did last year was to recover from that freeze, and they're able to put out some growth. So this is all from last year, right here all the way up. And the same thing with Seto. These are all new growth. And so they only flowered for a little bit, since their concentration is on survival of the actual tree, not propagating. We got 2, I think, from Seto, and we got 3 to 4 from the Owari. So they're big Satsumas, sweet, good flavor. Since these are probably 5 years old now, the fruit is it's really good, super sweet. So what happened this year, I think first week of February, we got another freeze. So I didn't take a chance this time. I put 2 layers of frost cloth only, but I put those blue plastic tarp on top. Those are kind of thick and they're huge, so I put several kind of folds on them. And then I sealed the bottom. I put the weights in there so that no wind could access the bottom, and I flooded them with water first before putting the turf. So I did a lot more protection than the last time. So, and they got some damage still at the top, as you can see right here. A lot of dieback at the top, but pretty much I would say 90% survived on both. 90 to 80% didn't get damaged. That's why we got all this flushes of green growth and tons of flowers, and there's some fruits already. You can see right there. And citrus are self-thinning, so you don't have to worry about what they can support. They'll drop it if they can't support it. I don't usually cut any of the dead limbs until much later, because there's a lot that kind of look like it died, but it didn't. So I usually wait. Like on this one, it looks like it's dead from there already, but if you wait, there's some swollen buds, nodes, like that one right there. I don't know, it's hard to see, but there's a swollen node right there, and that signifies that that thing is growth, and it's alive, and it's still going to have some growth. We did have like a one night freeze 2 weeks ago that still managed to damage, because I didn't protect it. Even for one night it got really cold, and these are freeze burn damage right here on these flowers right here. But overall, there's some burnt tip from that. Minimal damage. This one as well, I think I removed some of those freeze burn already. It just kind of turned to like really crispy black burnt. So you can grow them in ground here in Texas, Northeast Texas, Zone 8B, but you will have to protect them. So what's going to end up happening here is the maximum height I will allow them probably is this height. They'll become like a shrub, so that I can still cover them during those crazy long winter freezes that we get here in Texas. So again, this is Owari. There's a lot of fruit forming already, and this is Seto. I have a miho where Lolo is. It did not survive because it was, I think it got some damage. It didn't really make it living in a pot, and then when I transferred it here, maybe I should have transferred it a little bit sooner. I waited 3 years before I moved them in ground, and I think I might do the same with the Arctic frost. Those are supposedly even be better with freeze damage. They're a lot bigger trees than this, but the caliper on the trunk on this, it's pretty good. So I waited 3 years. Make sure there's a lot of brown branches already. So if you plan to do in ground and protect your trees, I recommend you wait a bit. Get some browning on the leaves, make sure it's tough, and make sure you're in I mean, this is in ground. I mean, it'll drain, but the thing is, you might have clay soil, and it might have a little pocket of like a pocket of soil in there that doesn't drain quick enough. So you want to put it on a down slope, or at least mound them up. So make sure it's kind of like plant them as if you're planting raised garden. Another one I want to show is this trifoliate. So this is my mistake right here. I have a really young 1-year-old Nagami kumquat, the sour kumquat, and that freeze from 2 years ago where both of those Satsumas took major damage. This guy got destroyed. You can see that's the old kumquat brown stick right there, and all this growth is from the rootstock. So what I plan to do here is I would I think that one is ready. So end of the year, I'm gonna put my Meiwa kumquat scion on this, and whatever the number of stems or trunk it has, I'm gonna put it on those, graft it, because I don't know how well citrus grafting takes. Should be not bad, considering, I mean, this is all they use for rootstock, and everything I buy is from a trifoliate or a flying dragon. So this shouldn't be too bad. This one I did not protect at all. So as you can see how tough this thing is. I mean, it has a little bit of dieback. You can see from the top right there, but other than that, no protection, and it just takes it like a champ. So they call it sour orange here in Texas, but trifoliate, hence the tri leaf pattern. And yeah, I'm probably gonna graft end of the year on that one right there. So I don't know when maybe I should do a research on when's the proper timing for grafting for Northeast Texas. So that's our update of our 2 in-ground Seto Satsuma and Owari Satsuma. Owari Satsuma, and they're doing great. So we expect to get a lot of fruits from both of these. So probably I'll wait another month, and then I'm gonna start trimming anything that looks like it's dead. I don't think we're gonna have any more freeze. So, and that should be it.